According to the latest estimates, about 100,000 homes were damaged by Harvey. But today in Houston, the skies are clear and the water is receding. It was the first time many were able to see the destruction firsthand. Our William Brangham joined some on their journey back home, and he is back with this story.
So this is your place?
This is Johnny Silva's first day back home since the flood. The waters have receded, and now he and his wife are here to see the damage.
How high up was the water?
No, look, it's like here.
Johnny's a pipe fitter for the oil and gas industry. His family evacuated in the middle of the night when the water kept coming in their apartment.
I got two chairs, one boy and one girl.
This was their room?
Yes.
Johnny says he doesn't want his son and daughter to come and see this. He thinks it'll be too tough for them to see how bad things are.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. We call numbers for help. So, we got it way better. I don't know, for real.
The Silvas live in an apartment complex in a lower income minority neighborhood, and everyone here is going through the same process, coming home, assessing the damage, and just wondering how to rebuild.
Now I see how the people in New Orleans really felt.
Felicia Joseph, like most people here, was evacuated by boat. A few residents rode out the storm up on the second floor of the complex. Felicia spent the last 2 days crowded in a relative's apartment.
She have a one-bedroom, 20 of us in a one-bedroom.
20 people in a one-bedroom?
We made it to her house, and we went from there. We just made it home today. We didn't have clothes, nothing, but we did the best what we could, but it's really sad.
Felicia has an apartment here, so does her sister, so does her aunt. They've all lost nearly everything they own.
It's all gone, it's damaged. But I'm glad that we are alive. I'm not really worried about material things because we can always get this back. We can't get our lives back.
One of her neighbors wasn't so lucky. The woman who lived in this apartment here had come back to check on her 2 dogs, but when the local bayou overflowed, its surge of water, strong enough to knock over these fences, swept her off her feet and she drowned. Neighbors are now looking after the dogs. It's estimated that 80% of the people in the hardest hit parts of the Houston area don't have any flood insurance. Everyone we spoke to here were renters, and none of them had coverage.
My gosh, this whole wall is about to collapse.
Yeah, that's right.
Victor's a chef at a local hospital. He saw the body of his neighbor who was swept away. He initially evacuated with his wife and mother and 2 daughters.
I jacked up everything that I could on some cinder blocks here.
His apartment is now a soggy, stinking mess. He has no flood insurance either. He lost replaceable things like beds, a fridge, and furniture, but irreplaceable things too.
I mean, how long before you think you can get back with
to
your life?
normal? Man, I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know because, man.
I'm sorry.
Kind of sucks.
He's also upset because while he was evacuated, he says someone stole his tools.
You think it's just people taking advantage of a disaster?
Quick buck.
The people here are doing what tens of thousands are doing across Houston and southeast Texas today. It's the same, all too familiar ritual after almost every natural disaster. Assess, grieve, and start the long road back to normal. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm William Brangham in Houston, Texas.